Irving on the counter. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Baker to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Bill Rowe from the gun. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up 2nd and short. And then, like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Let's go.
Will Rowe looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the outside. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Milroe's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, give to Irving. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Good. What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Good. What's up?
Once again, Irving. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Good. What's up?
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a walk or run. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But Parker, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Viking 18. Strider, 19 Light. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Sheds off a rusher. Escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
A gain of 15 there, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Come on, check.
First down, here's Swift. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
19 tight. 19 tight. Drag him 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
From the gun, Milrow. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Walker on first down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go!
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing now, Milrow. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands ago. On the football.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
180.
3rd and long, Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're still facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
to 6.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Pass to 60. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. To throw, here's Milroe. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19, 18. Dragon 60.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And this one is launched downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Break it. 180. Done.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
What's up?
1st down looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What's up?
Irvin here from the gun. Has room into the secondary. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
10 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
1-8. Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Unable to connect with his running back. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
Irving, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Pat the street! Unlock line! Unlock!
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Alert, alert!
Pressure coming. Baker. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done!
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
20. Up. Watch out.
Irving gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
180. Run.
Baker out of the pistol. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
The give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Sit high.
Right back to Irving now. And they'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's brought home at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
3. Here we go, side. Move 58, move 58. Go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Cut out left. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, sit high.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, sit high.
Going with Irving here. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, good. 331, 331. Set.
Play action now. It's Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Now carry by Irving. They'll cobble together a yard there. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, slide. 319, good slide. Press, butt right. Get high.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set high.
Plowing up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Right side, this is a good thing. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go. 158, 158, tonight.
A pistol snap, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here we go. 19 win.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man, complete. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throw left side, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Here's Walker running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
Milrow with it on 1st. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19. All right.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. While even a great game is going to have its lesser moments, you can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get set. Go.
Irving on the inside give. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And a defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go, check. Go, check.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, check. Hawk 70, Hawk. Cooper, nice game. Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league. But that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 222.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight. 19 instruction. Tonight.
Air it out on 3rd. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Got his man. It's on him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, son. 331. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. That throw behind his intended target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Here we go, son. Yep. 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. On the move, headed right. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that?
Now Fields again. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
An extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 35.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Hey, never mind, Monday. Green 19, that's tonight. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. On the screen, this is White. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Green 19, that's the EQ. Tonight.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
They send a man in motion.
Go.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 35. Michael
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jump off, caught by his back. Well, he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Go.
Fields throwing here. That's he loses the football. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Short yardage run for White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 6-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
At the 41-yard line.
Fields throwing once more. Pulled in by his back, right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the
Here we go.
32-yard line.
Turbo, sir. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Still inches to go on third down.
Don't jump. Ready? 222, 222. Go.
Another throw for Fields. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down.
Fields looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Offense is hurrying, time running down. To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for third and goal.
Here we go. Green 19. Go, 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 go.
Fields to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
He'll no doubt looking for a moral victory here in lieu of one on the scoreboard, Bronk. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go, son. Go.
Desperation time here. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
It's a design keeper for Millwall. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Tell me you
Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like